If your Fusion model is a fairly simple model like this, where it's an assembly of just a few different bodies or components, the simplest way to start off making manufacturer drawings is to go up to Design, Drawing, from Design. Make sure that the drawing is set to Create New. You can leave the settings as ISO millimeters and A3, and you can click OK. So because you have chosen the drawing workspace from the model, it'll automatically toggle the base view button, and that's what you want to do is first of all put your base view down. Your base view should be the one that shows most of the details of your model. So if the shape that shows up is not the one you want, you can go over here to Orientation and you can change the orientation so that you get the base view that is the makes the most sense to you and allows you to add the dimensions the easiest. Over here, you want to turn off hidden edges because that'll just add more lines to your drawing. So you just want to have visible edges. You can turn on hidden edges. For example, if there's like a hole going down the middle and you want it to show the hole, then you can turn on the hidden edges and it'll show the hole. But in general, better to start off with visible edges, and you can always change the hidden edges later if you want to. You can also change the scale if it's not the right size. So if I wanted this to be bigger, I can change it to 1:1 and it'll be bigger on my A3 page. I'm going to keep this as is. You can change all of these except for orientation, but you can change style and scale at any point. So don't stress if you don't get it right the first time. So I'm going to click to place my base view. I'm going to click OK, and there's my base view. You can, after you place it, move it around, so you don't have to worry about being stuck with it exactly or getting it right initially. Just get it on the page. So now you've got your base view. You want to add your projected views. So that's the next button over here. Click on your base view so that we know what we're projecting from, and then you just move your cursor over and it will place a view. Now you'll notice when I click here, if this is the only view I want to place, I can just click the green check mark and it will place it. If I want to add more views, I can just keep going, and then click each time to place them, and then once I have added all the views I want, I can click on the green check mark. It's worth noting that if you drag the cursor up to the top right, it will give you a 3D isometric view, but it's often in the wrong orientation and there's no way that I can figure out to change it. So if you want to have a 3D view in your drawing, I suggest inserting it separately as a new base view. So I've got my three views. I'm not going to put a view over here because it's going to be exactly the same as this side. So I've just made sure I've got all of my distinct views. I will click on my green check mark, and now all of my views are in place.